This is our 3D printer that we have up at high school for our engineering classes. You'll see inside this little window that little head going back and forth is actually what is printing a three-dimensional object. I understand it's kind of hard to see, but that yellow block itself is actually what is being created. This is something I have done. It's actually like a trophy placard that we're making. And you can see as the head moves around, it is actually laying down very, very thin layers of this yellow material. The color itself is completely up to us. We can input the machine with whatever color we want. The only downside is you can't have multiple colors, but the material is paintable, so that does come into play depending on the assignment itself. The overall process is very, very similar to just printing a typical Word document. The only difference is instead of a laser jet, or I'm sorry, an inkjet printer where the head would go back and forth and put ink onto paper, we have this type of process where the head still moves, but instead of putting out ink, it actually puts out a thin, thin layer of plastic. It is somewhat of a time-consuming process, but nonetheless, in the end, you can create something using our modeling software and print out a 3D model of exactly what you have created. So that is what is going on right here. Some finished examples that we have. This is one of the projects we do in one of the more advanced classes, but students actually have the opportunity to create, design, model, and create a video game controller. And you'll notice these don't look like standard video game controllers that you might see on the platforms that are available. You are to design the controller based on the needs that you feel need to be incorporated into an efficient and comfortable gaming controller. You'll notice that these are multicolor, and the students have taken the opportunity to paint them and color them based on what they feel is most important in the appearance. But again, just an example of some of the cool things that we can do in here. Another final look at the printer head as it is applying, again, that thin layer by layer to create our final 3D model.